Subscribe to Simplified Biology channel and press the bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded. Hello friends, welcome to Simplified Biology. Today's topic is flower, chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant. It is a modified shoot where the apical bud or the apical meristem is converted into floral meristem, producing the flowers. Stalk of the flower is referred as the pedicel, and the upper swollen part of the pedicel on which the floral leaves develop is known as the thalamus. So, stalk of the flower is the pedicel, and the upper swollen part on which the floral leaves develop is the thalamus, also referred as the receptacle. A flower consists of 4 whorls, 2 accessory whorls and 2 essential whorls. The 2 accessory whorls are calyx and corolla. Calyx, that is made up of sepals, and corolla, that is made up of petals. While the 2 essential whorls are androecium and gynoecium. Androecium is made up of stamens, while gynoecium is made up of pistil or carpel. In some flowers, instead of 2 accessory whorls, a single accessory whorl is present, that is referred as perianth, and whose individuals are known as tepals. The best example of which is family Liliaceae, the lily family. Complete flower, a flower which has all the 4 whorls, that is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, is referred as a complete flower. And when any whorl is missing, it may be calyx, it may be corolla, it may be stamens, it may be pistil, then it is referred as an incomplete flower. Bisexual or perfect flower. Bisexual or perfect flower is the one in which both stamens and pistil are present. A flower having both stamens and pistil, or the androecium and gynoecium both are present, then it is said to be bisexual or perfect flower. While a flower in which either androecium or gynoecium is present, it is said to be unisexual or imperfect flower. In which the flower in which the gynoecium is present is referred as pistillate flower, and the flower in which the androecium or the stamens are present is referred as staminate flower. While neuter flowers in which both stamens and pistil are absent is said to be neuter flower, just like the ray florets of sunflower. Monoecious plant. Now, monoecious plant is the plant which has either bisexual flowers or unisexual flowers, where the male and the female flower develop on the same plant. The same plant has the female and the male flower, then it is said to be a monoecious plant. Example, maize, castor, cucurbits. While in case of a dioecious plants, unisexual flowers are always produced. The male flowers develop in a separate plant and the female in a separate plant. Means you have a male plant and a female plant. The male and the female flowers develop on separate plants, then that is a dioecious plant. Example, date palm, mulberry. Polygamous plant. Polygamous plant is the plant which has bisexual, unisexual and even neuter flowers. All types of flowers are present. Bisexual, unisexual, it is female flowers or male flowers, and even neuter flowers. Example, mango. Symmetry of the flower. First, actinomorphic. Actinomorphic means a flower that can be cut into two equal halves at any plane passing through the center. It is also referred as radial symmetry. Example, mustard, datura, chili. Solanaceae family belongs to actinomorphic. Zygomorphic. Flowers are the flowers that can be divided into two equal halves at only one plane passing through the center. Also referred as bilateral symmetry. Example, pea, bean, gulmohar, cassia. Fabaceae family flowers are zygomorphic. And irregular flowers are the flowers that cannot be divided into two equal halves at any plane passing through the center, or they cannot be divided into two equal halves. Example, canna. Isomerous means members of each whorl are multiple of a number. Now, when they are multiple of 3, they are referred as trimerous. As in this figure, each whorl is a multiple of 3. And best example is the family Liliaceae. Tetramerous means each whorl is a multiple of the number 4, like your mustard family, Brassica or Brassicaceae. Pentamerous means each whorl is a multiple of number 5. Example, Fabaceae, that is pea family. Next, flowers in which pedicel or the stalk is present are referred as pedicellate flowers, and the flowers in which the pedicel is absent are referred as sessile flowers. Next, bracteate. Now, bract is a green leafy appendage in the axil of which a flower develops. A green leafy appendage in the axil of which a flower develops is referred as a bract. A flower developing in the axil of a bract is referred as bracteate, and the one in which the bracts are absent is ebracteate. In case of bougainvillea, now this is a bougainvillea where the bracts are colored. Now these are the bracts and these are the flowers that are attached to the bracts. While in family Asteraceae, that is sunflower family, a complete whorl of bracts are seen. as sunflower is an inflorescence. So a whorl of bracts are seen, which is referred as involucre. Calyx, whose individuals are sepals. They are usually green in color and they protect the flower in the bud stage. Now when the sepals are united, it is gamosepalous, seen in case of family Fabaceae and Solanaceae. Polysepalous means the sepals are free. Example, rose. Now the duration of sepals differ in different flowers. In some, the sepals fall off even before the flower opens. That is referred as caducus. As seen in this, there is no sepal. The sepals fall off before the flower opens is referred as caducus. Example, poppy. While in most flowers, the calyx falls along with the flower. As the flower dies, the calyx also dries and dies. That is referred as deciduous, like mustard. While in some cases, the calyx or the sepals persist in the fruit. Now this is the calyx attached to the fruit in case of brinjal. Example, brinjal, cotton, datura. In members of family Asteraceae, that is sunflower family, the calyx gets modified into a hairy structure called as pappus. Next is corolla. Individuals are petals. They are brightly colored, various shapes and sizes. They attract the various agents for pollination. When the petals are united, it is gamopetalous, seen in case of petunia, sunflower, salvia. And when the petals are free, it is polypetalous, seen in case of mustard, rose, China rose, pea. That is, it is a characteristic of family Fabaceae, Solanaceae and Brassicaceae. That is the mustard family. And last, the position of floral leaves on the thalamus. First is hypogynes. In hypogyny, the thalamus, that is the top of the pedicel, is somewhat a dome-shaped structure, with the topmost position of the thalamus being occupied by the pistil or carpel, as seen here, while the other whorls, they lie lower down. In this case also we can see that the ovary lies at the top while the other whorls lie below. In this case, the ovary is said to be superior and the other whorls are inferior. Such type of flower is said to be hypogynous. Seen in case of mustard, China rose, brinjal. In family Fabaceae, Solanaceae, Liliaceae and Brassicaceae, hypogynous flowers are seen. Next is perigynous. In this, the thalamus is somewhat flattened, forming a slightly cup-shaped structure, at the center of which lies the ovary, while the other whorls lie at the rim. As seen in case of rose. In this case, Neither of them are superior or inferior, or you can say the ovary is half superior or half inferior. Such type of flowers are referred as periguinous flowers. Example, plum, peach, rose. Next or the last is the epigynous. Now in this case, the thalamus forms a cup-shaped structure inside which lies the ovary, while the other whorls, they lie above. So in this case, as the ovary lies inside the thalamus, the ovary is said to be inferior, while the other whorls are superior. Now this is the inferior ovary, and the other whorls like the stamens, petals and sepals lie above, they are superior. Example, as you see in this case, is cucumber, guava and ray florets of sunflower. That's all for today. Please do like, subscribe and comment, and also visit our website by clicking on the link given below. Thank you for watching.